Hey y'all, Saint Piper here, aka Black Native. I'm feeling real good today. How you doing? Good? All things working for your good? For real? Good. I like to hear that. All things working for mine as well. Thanks for asking. Today we have a special video. I'm going to show you a technique that I use to protect my energy regarding my hair. Now the hair that I comb out of my head, right, I don't just dispose of it, right? I do a special technique with it that I use to protect myself energetically against any potential manipulation of my energy, right? I use it as a way to keep myself safe, and I'm going to show you how to do it for yourself. It don't matter what kind of hair you have. As long as it's hair, this can work for you and it'll protect you. So in order for you to understand this technique that I'm going to show you, I'm going to run down the importance of hair, right? It's going to be quick, all right? So stick with me to the end. If you're new to the channel, I invite you to subscribe and become a Black Native. If you're already a Black Native, thank you. Hit the like button to show your appreciation. If you have something you want to add to this video, any requests, leave it down in the comment section. If you know somebody who could benefit from this, which a lot of people can, just share this video with them, all right? Okay, so the importance of hair. If you look at the woke society today, if you look at the people who are enlightened, you can find a lot of people who call their hair antennas, right? Meaning that they receive messages, they communicate with their hair, through their hair. Their hair is a medium in which they receive messages from the universe or Yahawah, our one true creator. And some people even consider hair a part of their spiritual maturity. It actually shows how far they have come, right? It shows how wise they are, right? I know a lot of people look at when you lose your hair as wisdom, but growing your hair is also showing how mature you are. If you look at a lion, right? Simple. When they're younger, they don't have their mane, right? A male lion. But as they grow, they start to develop a mane, and it actually starts to flourish, and it becomes a sign of how mature and powerful they are, right? How self-aware, how strong they are, right? How far they have come. So that's one example. That's one example. And I know, people grow dreadlocks for the same reason. If they're Rastafari, like your hair is very important. If you look back into the Bible, right, Samson's hair is very important, right? His hair is very important, right? It was his strength, but it was also his vision. When he lost his hair, his eyes were gouged out. He actually lost his vision. So his hair actually was his identity. And that's what I want you to see. Your hair is your identity, right? It is you, right? Your hair has your DNA, but it also has your energetic signature, right? So what's an energetic signature? An energetic signature is like your energetic DNA. So it's deeper than the physical. Your DNA has your genetic information, right? It has your identity, just like your fingerprint, right? It has your identity in the physical realm. But when you're talking about your energetic DNA or fingerprint, that's your energetic signature. And that can be used for good or bad, right? You can actually use that for good or bad. So your hair is very important. One more example. When you look at the armor of God, right? The armor of God, if this is a Christian thing, so if you don't know, if you don't know about it, then don't feel bad. You can look it up, Google it. But you have the shoes, which prepare the way for peace, right? You have the belt of truth. You have the breastplates of righteousness. You have the shield of faith. You have the sword of God, the word of God, right? And then you have the helmet of salvation. Well, if you look at the human body, we have breastplates. We have shoes, which are our feet. We have a waist, right? Which is our belt of truth, right? We also have a shield of faith, which is how we believe, and we have the word of God, our mouth, our tongue, right? That's how we influence our environment through which we speak. And then we have our helmet of salvation. This is our helmet, right? This is our helmet of salvation, right? So when you look at hair, hopefully at this point you can see how important it is, right? So if it was to fall into the wrong hands, right, someone who practices magic, someone who is a spiritual warrior, whether it's good or bad, they can actually manipulate you based upon it. And I live in New Orleans. This is a place where superstition is not uncommon. This is a place where having spiritual encounters is not rare. It's very common. Everyone here has a story about ghosts, about seeing the future, about getting their palms read. It's just, that's our culture. So it's very relevant here. So if you're from New Orleans, if you're from a place maybe that practices a lot of magical magical things or any type of experience like that, then this is very helpful, right? Somebody can use your hair to manipulate you through magic or any other type of attack. All right, so this is not to scare you. This is something just to keep you safe. And what I learned from my mom, and what she learned from her mom, and what she learned from, so this is something that has been passed down to me, right? I just burn my hair. I burn it, right? So when you burn your hair, this actually allows you to get rid of that essence, right? That essence. I know a lot of people throw their hair away when they're done with it. That's not good, because not to make you paranoid, what if you're doing good in life? What if someone just don't like you? I've seen this, and they intend on attacking you. They want to mess you over, especially if you powerful in the spiritual community, especially if you leading people, right? It's not always a gun that can take you out. It's not always physical violence. Sometimes it's on a whole nother level, right? And if you watching this video, then you probably an enlightened being, and you know occult wisdom, and you know ancient practices, and this stuff is not very strange to you. So what I do, I have all my hair right here, right? Now, this is a lot of hair that came out of my head. This is about 2 months worth of hair without, I didn't get my hair done. I didn't do anything special, right? So a lot of this hair comes from over 2 months, and you can see my hair is like wool. It's very soft, sticks together, right? Very curly. It's a whole lot of it, right? Now, in this hair, we need to understand this hair fell out for a reason, right? This hair is a part of what no longer serves us. So this ritual I'm about to do is very simple, but when I'm doing it, I want to think about releasing all things that no longer serve me. Releasing all things that are no longer a part of my life. Making myself lighter and better. Appreciating the past for what I've learned, but also understanding that the past and understanding that the past is not the present. And therefore, I should not dwell on it. I should release it and let it go. So while I'm doing that, while I'm burning my hair, I'm just going to think about it in that way. Meditate on releasing. So right here, I have a cast iron, like a spoon with a handle, kind of like a cup with a handle. All right, you can see that. I just put it in here. Now, you don't want to burn your hair in plastic. You don't want to burn your hair in paper. One, you're going to damage whatever it is, and you're going to have a bad smell. But also, you don't want all of those different chemicals mixing with your hair. So I use cast iron. It's pretty good, and it lasts a long time. You know, it lasts a real long time. All I do, let me get this, simply right here, got my flame, and watch how it burns. And I'm just meditating, and I'm just being grateful, and I'm thinking, thank you for allowing me to grow more hair and release what no longer serves me, right? And be very thankful for everything that I do have now, right? So this is something that I do to protect myself, right? Because somebody can get this hair and they can actually form an attack against me because they have a piece of me, right? They actually have a piece of me, right? Now, I could be unaware of this attack or whatever. And that's the thing. You don't always see the people who don't like you. You don't always guess, right? You don't always guess who your enemies are. So you just need to protect yourself. There's a couple don'ts that are precautionary, right? They are preventative against this. There's a couple don'ts that I would say you should not do, because people, they don't really have it together when it comes to this. Don't ever throw your hair out of your car, or don't ever throw your hair down on the ground in public. If your hair fall out, you get some hair on you, Put it in your pocket. Who cares? You know why you're doing it, right? If you're a spiritual being, if you're a tarot card reader, if you read poems, if you're in that realm, and you believe, keep your hair to yourself. For one thing, when you throw your hair down, you could put yourself at a crime scene. That's one thing. When your hair is down anywhere, that's you. You can put yourself at a crime scene. You could put yourself somewhere that you actually wasn't, right? So that's one thing you want to avoid, being hassled. But also, like I said, somebody can find it, right? Use it against you. When you're in a bathroom, like you have your house, you have your bathroom. I know a lot of people, they just leave hair in the sink, hair everywhere. But what about that cousin you don't trust that much? What about that friend that's really not that friend and you're suspicious about, right? If you're in this realm, then it's a good chance that this person is in this realm, right? So they may have a motive to hurt you. I'm not saying be paranoid, but I'm just saying be safe. Protect yourself, right? So clean your hair up as best as you can. And if you have a guest bathroom, do your 11:11. If you have a guest bathroom, do your hair in your bathroom always. Keep your combs and your brushes to yourself, right? And allow your guests to use the guest bathroom. Even if y'all getting dressed. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, bro, we about to go out. All right. I know girls mostly get dressed together before they go out more than boys, even for church and stuff like that. You know, women are different from men in that way, right? So get your stuff done in your bathroom, right? And allow them to have their space if that's possible. If not, just do your best to clean up. But most importantly, have people around you who you trust and love. Another thing you shouldn't do. I know a lot of people pay a lot of money just to get their hair done. And in today's society, hair is just, I'm beautiful. Right? I'm pretty. Look how nice my hair is. Like, oh, that's a good look. That's a nice style. It's a part of fashion. It's a part of who you are to express yourself, right? I get that. But, like, after I just told you how important hair is, would you allow anybody, just any random person, to have power over it just because they can do your hair good? Right? No, you want to protect yourself. So with me, I only let family and friends do my hair, and my significant other. And not everybody in my family touch my hair. None of my friends really touch my hair. Right? Only 2 of my significant others have ever done my hair. Right? 2 people that I trusted. But that's how you need to be. You need to protect yourself. Because when their energy is all over your helmet of salvation, right? It's your antennas where you receive. You don't really want to be picking up their energy if you don't know them, right? And your energy is all over them, right? But they controlling you. They have their hands all on you, right? So this is the way I look at it, right? The one thing you want to do with the hair that falls out and your hair that's still in your head is protect it. You want to burn it if it comes out. That's what I do. Protect myself. If you see now, look, out of all of that hair, it's gone. And I feel lighter, right? I feel lighter because I know I'm releasing things that no longer serve me. And that's a ritual to help you move on. It's a ritual to help you forgive yourself. Oh, man, this is not something it's not hocus pocus. It's simple. Burn the hair. It's a ritual because there's a belief that I go with it, that goes with it. But it's not voodoo or anything. I'm just protecting myself. Like, I know a lot of people got different views on it. I'm not here to change your view. But if you open to this and you want to protect yourself, here's a few tips, some do's and some don'ts. Right? Some do's and some don'ts to protect yourself energetically from attacks that you may expect and some that you don't. From people who you expect to come against you and people who you don't. It's just what I do. It's just me and my family, we do this, right? So, hey, it's working for me. Again, Saint Piper here, aka Black Native. I love y'all. This is just a different video, but it's a way to help you move forward, let go of the past, and also protect yourself against potential dangers. All right? All right? All right. Peace. Love. I'm out.